I will declutter them at some point and I never want to see them again. We are already into the month of April for 2022, which just kind of blows my mind. Honestly, time just goes quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker, and I'm just gonna need it to pump the brakes a little bit. But I don't do monthly favorites here on my channel because honestly I probably don't try enough products a month to do that. But I have tried quite a few products now that we are well into this year, and I thought I would do a like favorites and fails of everything I have tried so far for 2022 for you guys, and just kind of give you a bit of an update on the ones that I am super loving, and then the ones that I really dislike. really dislike. So that's what we're gonna do today, and hopefully that sounds interesting to you. Now if it does, let's do the YouTubey things. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. So I feel like we all know how favorites and fails videos go. Now I'm gonna do my favorites first, and then I'm gonna finish with my fails. And the products that I have picked for my favorites are only products that I literally want to run through the streets screaming about. I think everyone should know about them. I love them. Like, they're just the top notch of products for me. And then for my fails, these are products that I literally want to throw off my balcony, and I never want to see them again. I never want to see them again. Honestly, I really dislike them strongly. Like, I feel passionately about them. Now, just a disclaimer, this is all very much personal opinion. Just remember that these are cosmetics products, you guys, so they're gonna all react differently to everyone's skin types, skin like preferences, tones, etc. It's also going to be very opinion based in terms of like, this is my personal preference for my makeup style versus yours, etc. So like, you know, it's just makeup, it's not that serious, just my personal opinion. So just keep that in mind, especially if I really hate a product that you love. I am not saying that I hate you in any way, it's just that my skin's obviously different to yours, and it's awesome that you love it, but for me it just doesn't work. And I really have tried. I think you guys know, if you've been around here for a while, you know that I try and make every single product I purchase work for me, because I do purchase these with my hard-earned money, and it's a big deal for me to buy something that I don't like. So if I really am saying I hate it, I've tried, trust me. I've tried to be friends with it, and it just does not like me. And these are all products as well, you guys, that I have tried only in the year of 2022. Just a side note. So all of my favorites that have come before this, I still stand by all of those products, etc. Let's get a couple of the obvious ones out of the way. Now, I recently did a 5 products that I think that you would purchase and not regret, and obviously I still stand by that video as well, but I think there was only 2 products off the top of my head that actually I tried this year. The rest I had tried before. But this one is the Chanel Le Beiges Water Fresh Tint. I have raved about this product since I got it in January, and I have used it in nearly every single video. Like, you can see how much product, hopefully you can see how much product I have used. Almost like I've gone like up to halfway, and I've only had this since January. I love it. It's amazing. It's so fresh. Like, water fresh tint is the most accurate description for this product. You can use it as a primer, or you can use it as kind of like a very soft face tint. It's definitely not going to provide you any coverage, but it will give you like an even flush. But it's just the hydration and the level of like cooling it feels to the skin is where it is at for me. I love this so much. It's even topped my Milk Hydro Grip Primer, to be honest with you, because of that fresh cooling feeling that it has on the skin. I just really adore it. It's such a solid primer. And same with the Rephr Beauty Cream Bronzer Stick. So I talked about this in the 5 products that I don't think that you would regret picking up, and I still stand by this. I really love this product. It's great for beginners because it really is so emollient and blendable and natural on the skin. It's nice and compact, perfect for traveling, etc. It is a bronzer, so keep that in mind. It's not going to contour, it's just going to bronze your skin up, but it's perfect, especially for those countries that are about to go into spring and summer. This is a product that you are going to want in your makeup kit because it is gorgeous. Another product that you guys have seen me rave and rave and rave about is the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. Definitely a product I never thought that I would enjoy. I've never actually liked a NARS foundation on my skin before. I have the shade Mont Blanc, if you are wondering. It'll all be linked down in the description box for you guys though if you are interested. This is such a beautiful light wear foundation. It's definitely like, you can build this up to be a solid medium coverage, but it looks its best at that light verging on medium coverage. But where it's at is this is just a skin-like foundation. It really makes it look like your skin but better, and it is very, very lightweight on the skin. It doesn't feel heavy or anything like that. It works really well when you layer other products on top of it. It still makes your skin look really natural at the end of it. Like, you can wear this as a light coverage foundation and do the rest of your makeup as that like full glam beat, and it will make your makeup look so much more natural because of the finish this has on the skin. It's lovely, very long wearing, wears beautifully, doesn't settle in fine lines or pores or anything like that. Highly, highly, highly recommend. An LYS product that I truly love, will repurchase hands down when I go through it because it is gorgeous, is the Aim High liquid highlighter. Now this is in the shade Brave. Hopefully that focuses. This is a gorgeous liquid highlight, you guys. If you are looking for something that actually just looks like the glow is literally coming from within you, like you can't see where it starts or finishes on your actual skin, then this is the product that you want to get, because when I put this on, it truly does look like I'm just lit from within, and you can't see, there's no like real color tone to it or anything, especially if you're my skin tone. They do have other shades though, but there's no real color tone to it on the skin, so it just really melts in and it's like, oh, she's just really healthy and glowing. And that's what we all want. We all just want to be healthy and glowy looking, even though potentially we're not, because I know from all the junk food I eat, I'm definitely not that way, you know what I mean? Anyway, highly recommend. I have wanted to try Victoria Beckham Beauty for so long, and I've had to kind of work my way up to it because I couldn't narrow down my cart to afford it, to be honest. But I recently picked up a few of the products and I fell head over heels, and it is exceptional. Exceptional. I love every single product I tried. So let's just go through them. I think the lipstick might be the favorite product that I tried. This is in the shade Girl. Again, look at the packaging though. Like, oof, stunning. But it's also really thin and compact, so to put it in your handbag or like a clutch, even if you're going out or something, it's really not going to add any kind of weight or anything. But this shade, like, it looks really sheer, and it is, but it's also quite opaque. Like, it's the perfect level of opaqueness for me on my lips, and it's the kind of formula that, again, you just like, you don't even, like, you could be in a dark room and not be able to see like your hand in front of you, and you could put this on and it's gonna look good because it's that kind of a formula. And that's the name of a game in a lipstick for me. If you're like a too pigmented fussy kind of lipstick, I'm not going to use you. So I really liked the lipstick. Same with the eyeliner. Kate the Great always talks about these eyeliners. This is just in the color Cocoa, so it's just a brown one. I've actually got it in my lower lash line today. She always talks about these eyeliners, and now I see why. They're exceptional, they're beautiful, they're so creamy on the eye. Like, if you want to smudge them onto the top lash line and then kind of like use a brush or something to like either smudge it out or wing it out or something, it really just like quickly and easily just emolliently moves into place. But then once it's kind of like set, it just sets there. But then even to get it off at the end of the day, it really does just like melt off with your cleansing oil. So, and it does not irritate. I have super sensitive eyes, doesn't irritate my eyes in any way, shape or form. Definitely up, like, I actually think I like this formula more than my Charlotte Tilbury formula. I know. The other product that I picked up, the cream blush, this is in the color Playground. Ooh, I like this. This was a great product. I love the shade of this too. I've been looking for like a neutral kind of cream blush. And again, packaging A++. This is a gorgeous formula, goes really well over powder. Love it, love it. And you can make this really sheer or you can make this quite opaque. I really like this. And again, this is one that I'll be picking up other shades in. Same with the lipstick. The lip gloss, beautiful, reminds me of the Tower 28 ones. I want to pick up a couple more shades in this as well. They have some neutral colors, but it's very lightweight. It's actually the gloss I'm wearing right now, and I've had this on for 30 minutes already. Same with this lid luster. So this is in the shade Mink, which is like, I feel like she's really well known for this product. So this is the swatch of it. Is that not stunning? It's like this beautiful taupe, but these are like kind of creamy, special Pat McGrath shades kind of thing. That's how they remind me. They're so sparkly and beautiful on the eyes. I will be picking up other shades of these too. Gorgeous, like such a beautiful eye product. I can really see myself using this, and even like I could see someone like my mum using this a lot because she's really someone that just wants to put one eyeshadow on her eye and that is it. And I could see her really liking these as well as formula. It'd be very easy to kind of just like put on with your finger and go. I blame these NYX products that I love on my fiance because he purchased these for my birthday and Christmas for me. And he's just absolutely done me in. Like, I just am hooked on these products and they're expensive. Like, I don't know if I would be able to purchase these on my own, if I'd be able to justify it, but now I know how good the products are, I could. But the first one is the Hermes highlighter. I think this is in the shade 1. I don't know if they have other shades. My embossing is nearly gone, which does make me a little bit sad, but this highlighter is gorgeous. It's so soft and natural on the skin. You can really build it up to be blinding. But the thing that I like the most about this is it's non-texturizing. It definitely does not emphasize any texture on your skin. And it's not like this like kind of blinding. Like you can see today, this is the Pat McGrath Golden Nectar highlight. And it's very blinding and blingy, right? Like it's not a natural glow from within, whereas this one really does mimic that lovely glow from within. And like the liquid highlighter from LYS and this one laid over the top of each other, oof, oof, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Did you guys see, as a side note, Apple released a chef's kiss emoji? That is also a favorite for 2022 for me. The other one is my Rose Encens Hermes lipstick. God, I love this lipstick so much. I'm 100% picking up more of these lipsticks. I want to pick up the spring collection. I'm just, you know, just working my way up to spending another $100 on a lipstick. But, oh, the formula. I mean, also the shade of this one, to be fair. I really love the shade of this lipstick because it looks quite pink here on my hand. But on the lips, it's such a perfect pinky nude. It really is one of the best lipstick colors I've ever tried for me and my skin tone personally. And that is one of the biggest reasons. But then you couple it with the formula being so comfortable and easy to wear, and then it's the packaging. It's just a massive win for me and I love it. Also, I know these have gone viral and I think they're kind of hard to get yet, but the Makeup by Myer lip serums, MoistureGlow serum or something they're called. Oh, I love these. I have 2 shades. I can't swatch these, they're too sticky. This one's my favorite. This is Rose Glow. And then I also have this one, which is Mauve Glow. I do like Mauve Glow quite a bit, but I only kind of like to wear this if I'm already wearing like a nude lip, and then I put this on the top as my gloss, whereas this one looks beautiful on its own or over the top of like, say, Rose and Encens. These two get together. Ooh, perfection. I really like these because they are a plumping kind of serum lip product. And I will say, if you're someone that doesn't like that minty cooling feeling on your lips, then you will hate these. Don't even bother. But I don't mind that. And not only that, they don't irritate my lips. Like, even though they have that minty cooly feeling, I still kind of find that they actually hydrate my lips. Whereas I find that's quite hard to come by with such a glossy, like lip plumping kind of product. Normally I find if it's a glossy lip plumping product, it's not going to hydrate my lips at the same time, whereas I just feel like I can wear these all day as like a lip balm, and by the end of the day my lips aren't irritated, but it's like been super glossy and plumping at the same time, and I really, really like them. I actually wouldn't mind picking up a couple of other colors because I do use them quite a lot. I've discovered a love of Tom Ford quads. In fact, I just recently got another one that I haven't tried yet. This is the cream quad, so we'll try that soon. I have a problem. I know not all of the Tom Ford quads are the same. I'm seeing that, like, Morgan Turner did a ranking, which was awesome. That was good to know. And I know a lot of you guys have said that there's some hit and miss ones, but the ones that I have tried so far are so good. It's a problem. So this one is the Badass Quad in Lava Lustre, and it's a new formula that they released late last year. And this formula, I love it so much. These shades, ooh, they're special. Now, I get it. These are 130 Australian dollars for 4 eyeshadows. Totally understand, not everyone's ball game, and I'm not saying that you have to spend your money on these at all. Just if you are thinking about these, if you're like me, you love some bougie makeup, you love some luxury makeup, and you're like, but is it really worth it? This is my 2 cents, and I really, really like these, especially like on those days where you're in a bit of a rush and you just want to put your bronzer through the crease and then have some sparkle. That's like, these are great. You can build these up to be quite opaque, but you can also use them as like topper sparkly kind of shades. Very, very, very pretty. So if you're someone that's looking for a Tom Ford quad to try, I really do recommend that one. I also got for my birthday the Nude Dip Quad from him. This was a gift from my fiance and I love this one a lot. In fact, you've seen, if you follow me on stories, I haven't done it so much lately because I've been so busy, but I do try and post like a makeup of the day every day, especially when I work, so that you guys can see kind of like the looks I do for just natural everyday kind of makeup. I use this quite a lot. And what I'll do is I'll put like a transition shade through the crease, either my bronzer or just what I have a million palettes over here that I can just reach for and put one in, you know. And then I'll either put like one of these three all over the lid, and then I'll use this one to like deepen up the crease and outer corner a bit, and it just looks so soft and natural. It's like that satin kind of formula where it's like a little bit shiny, but it's also not, it's not overpowering. It just looks really soft and like that soft glam makeup. Perfect for like every single day kind of makeup. It's such a lovely, easy, fuss-free formula. No fallout, nothing like that. They've become an expensive little issue. And the last favorite that I want to tell you guys about, you have seen it before in one of, I think it was my eyeshadow tips and tricks video, but I need to stress this. This is such a good product. I highly recommend picking this up. Like, if out of all of these products, actually, to be honest with you, I really recommend this product. And this is the Sigma, what do they call it? The Switch Matte. And it's basically this rubber mat with like, I don't know, little soft bristles. I didn't mean to give you the finger then, sorry. Little soft bristles in it. You can see how much I use mine, and this is like, I just washed this. I think it's like 29 Australian dollars. You can get it off Revolve if you don't want to get it off Sigma. I think you can also probably get it off Sephora US, etc. You guys, this is such a good companion piece to have in front of you when you do your makeup every day. If you're in the, it doesn't matter where you do your makeup, you can use this. And what it's really good for is like, say you have an eyeshadow like brush right here, see how there's like color on this, and then, but say you only have like 1 or 2 or 3 brushes. I mean, even me, I have a whole jar of brushes, but I have like 7 that are my all-time faves and I kind of want to use them over and over again. What you can do is like use one of these little sections here to kind of swirl the brush around, and it will take all of the excess color off that brush. So it might still be stained and look dirty, but it has no actual color on here, so that you can use it on your eye with a different color and it's not going to like mix with the color that you used before. So it's really, really handy for that. It just extends the lifetime of your brushes as well, because even though you do still need to clean them, especially if you have natural hair brushes, you don't want to like constantly be washing them. It's going to ruin them. I really think this is a really good purchase, and I strongly recommend like checking this out if you haven't already. Really recommend it. I know you can get other brands, etc., but I really, really do like that one, and it's easy to clean. Okay, so now probably the products that people are most interested in. I know I always love watching people's fails and why they failed. I actually don't have too many failed products, which I appreciate because like I said, I do purchase every single one of these products with my hard-earned money. So I'm extra critical because I'm like, do you know how hard I work for my damn paycheck? Like, you could have worked. So these are products that honestly, like, I will declutter them at some point and I never want to see them again, hands down. I'm keeping them for the time being because, you know, videos and all that kind of stuff, but I will declutter these. They will not get used from me. The first ones is a review that I did recently. I feel like you guys, if you watch my channel, you know. The Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Foundation and Primer. Danessa Myricks was another brand I really wanted to try this year. And when I saw this, I was like, yeah, this looks like products that I could get behind. A little bit my fault because I didn't read the ingredients list of these products before I purchased them. And if I had, then I wouldn't have picked them up because I would have known that they were going to break me out really horrifically. But that's actually not the reason why I don't like these products. I mean, it doesn't help, but like that's my fault for not reading the ingredients list prior and knowing that they were going to break me out, right? The reason why these break me out, as a side note, I do have a review of these on my channel, but they have fragrance in them, which wouldn't normally bother me, except she has advertised this for sensitive skin, and I just don't agree. If you're going to advertise a product for sensitive skin, I just don't personally think you can put fragrance in that product, because generally, if you have sensitive skin, you're going to be sensitive to fragrance. But that's a side note, and I won't go on that rant again. These products just suck. They suck for me anyway. I know, like, look, foundation and complexion products, you guys, are especially the one product that it is very, very dependent on your skin and how these products are going to react to your skin. It's like science, right? It's all going to react differently to different people's like skin chemistry, let's say. You know, I don't know the technical terms. But these don't react well to me, okay? This foundation makes me look like a haggard old bag. It truly does. It settles in my fine lines. It settles in my pores. It somehow has managed to look glowy and dry and cakey at the same time. Go figure. Very full coverage, okay? But if you build this up to be quite full coverage, it's going to look cakier and cakier and cakier. So yeah, I hate it. I hate it. I hate the way it looks on my skin. I don't like it. Same with this. Glowy and yet very drying all at the same time. Not for me. I don't like it. It just does not work well with what ingredients my skin seem to enjoy. It's not these. Rose Ink. I've managed to come around a little bit to their concealers. I also did a review of that this year as well on my channel. And I didn't super love the concealers. I was a bit disappointed, and I still kind of feel, like, I still feel that way, but at the same time I've been able to manage to make them work a little bit better for me, so I'm not as disappointed in the concealers. But this damn product, my god, I hate it and I can't get around it, and it is the cream blush. Everyone seems to love these. I've tried so hard. It's just such a sticky, like, I don't even know if you can see on camera here, just by looking at this, how sticky and like goopy it is. I say goopy, it's not really goopy. It's really just sticky and oily. Very, very sticky and oily. Like, it's one of those products that you think about where if you put it on your cheek, you just know that like if the wind blows, your whole like hair is gonna get stuck to it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And this lifted my foundation. Even putting this on underneath powder, it really lifted my foundation. But again, this must be just the way that my skin is, because I know one of you guys were like, oh, I can put this on over powder and it works really well for me, but I can't get behind it. Next up is a Laura Mercier product, and this is the only Laura Mercier product that I have ever tried that does not work for me, and it is the Secret Blurring Powder for Under Eyes in the shade 1. And my god, the first time I tried this, it looked nice. And then anytime I've tried this afterward, it looks horrific. Horrific. Truly horrific. It just like breaks up my under eye concealer within like an hour. There was a video I did, I cannot for the life of me remember if I put it up or not, but like as the video goes on after I use this product, you could actually actively see the under eye products like breaking down and like the concealer going. It was so bad. So yeah, I can't make this work for me. I don't like it. It's not enjoyable to use at all. Their loose one, their loose secret brightening powder, very good. Great product, brilliant. This one, no. Not for me. Last up, I have a few products from the same brand. And it's gonna seem like maybe I don't enjoy this brand, and that's not the case, because I actually really like this brand. I like what the brand stands for, and there are a couple of products in the brand that I actually really, really enjoy. But these products from this brand, really, like, I hate them, if I'm honest with you. And it's like, let's just separate the brand from the product and just look at the product like no name. Hate the product, okay? Doesn't work for me. So the brand is LYS. The first one is the Secure Skin Gripping Serum Primer. Could not actually hate a primer more. In fact, I will take this primer and the acne it gives me over this primer, because this primer makes my foundation look horrific. It just is the shittiest primer I have ever tried, ever. It's horrible. Doesn't break me out, I'll give it that. But it just like, it makes my skin look really textured. It emphasizes my pores. Like, it's not smoothing in any way. And then it says it's gripping, but it like pills underneath. And it doesn't pill when you apply it. It applies all fine. But if you go to put foundation on and you use a brush with the foundation, it will pill. And I've had it multiple times happen with different foundations, etc. And then even with a sponge, it just doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good. And I think it was, I recently did a look where it was like a full face of Nothing New, I'm pretty sure, and I used a red lipstick. It's like a red lip look. And in it, I was like, you could see the impact that this primer had on my skin, and I was just like, I hate this primer. And a few of you commented and was like, oh my god, this primer is the worst. And I was like, it's not great. And look, again, my skin type, my preferences, it might work wonderfully for you, good, because I do really like the brand, but And then the same with this foundation, and I know that this foundation is so many of yours favorites. I know it is, because so many of you commented when I was saying that I was going to try the brand, and you were like, oh my god, the foundation's amazing. Oh no. This foundation doesn't like me and my skin. This foundation does not like, I will say, I like this foundation a lot more than I like this foundation. Like, if I had to choose, I'd take this one, but it's just so long wearing. It's not wearing in any way. Like within 4 hours, this is basically gone. No matter how I set my face, it's just gone. And I haven't even been that oily this year. It's also, it settles into your pores and your fine lines. Like, I have lines I didn't even know I had until I tried this foundation. So that was wonderful. Thank you. Yeah, I just don't like it. It just makes me look like a haggard old bag. It's, I don't know. Doesn't it really have any form of anything to offer me? But I will take it over the Danessa one. It has more to offer than that one, I guess. Next up is the No Limits matte bronzer from them. And in my review, I said that it was okay, and I kind of, you know, in my review of this brand, I compared a lot of the like popular dupes that people have said that are for these products. So for example, I compared this bronzer with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer. And in the review, I did say like the finish on the skin was quite similar, but I don't like this since trying it. And I've tried it quite a few times and I really don't like it. The thing is, this bronzer is annoying to put on. It's annoying to put on. I find this bronzer to be quite patchy on the skin. I find it to be very, it's just not an effortless bronzer. And I even said that in the review. I said you need to be mindful how you apply this bronzer. And as long as you're okay with that, then sure, it's kind of similar to the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush. The Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer, you can really close your eyes and put it on and it's just gonna be fine. Like it really is gonna be airbrushed on the skin. It's not gonna be patchy, it's gonna be fine. But this one is like, one, it's too, like if you're not careful, it's just like too pigmented. But that's okay. Like I've got a heavy hand, maybe that's just me. But I just find this really patchy and I don't find it on the smoothing on the skin at all anymore. I don't find it to be like that airbrush effect on the skin anymore. I find it to just not make me look good in any way, shape or form. I also don't like the tone of it, but that's not really its fault. That's my skin tone and we're not friends, you know. The actual product itself, I don't like it. And then this last product is actually, apart from the primer, this is the product I dislike the most in this brand. In fact, I'll wear the foundation and the bronzer all day, every day if I never have to see the primer and this product ever again. And this is the Triple Fix Translucent Setting Powder. So this is in the shade Translucent, I think, yeah. This is it right here. Now, so many people seem to compare, and I've watched YouTubers compare this to the Airbrush Flawless Powder and you guys recommended it, etc. And in my review, I did a side-by-side comparison where I did one side with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush and then one side with this powder. And look, it's more than likely the way that my skin reacts to this product, but hell no, is this product a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Powder, at least on my skin. And you can see it as clear as day. And I don't use filters or anything like that on my YouTube videos. I do not. You can see it as clear as day that this powder did not work the same way as that Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Powder. It was horrific. It does nothing. It literally does nothing except actually probably emphasize texture more. I hate this powder. Really, I know that's a strong word. I do not like it. I looked horrible with this powder on, and you can see it in that video. I look horrible. It's horrific. Don't like it. It's not smoothing. It doesn't actually set your foundation either. I don't find it's definitely not gonna extend the wear time or anything like that. Again, it's very personal preference. So I would more just say, like, if you have kind of taken any of my preferences before and used them for yourself and you find that they really work for you, then these kinds of recommendations are probably going to really work really well for you, or like my fails won't work for you, etc. And like, we're all different. Like, for example, I adore Britt Clark. Love Britt Clark. Watch every single video she puts out. But I can guarantee if there is a complexion product that she loves, 9 times out of 10, I'll hate that complexion product, because we obviously just have very different skin, and the way that our skin reacts to makeup is obviously very different to each other. Does that mean I don't value her like recommendation and preferences at all? Absolutely not. It's just something that I have to keep in mind when I watch her. When she's raving about a complexion product, I'm like, oh, that may or may not work for me based on preference. So then I go and watch someone like Ali Glines, for example, where 9 times out of 10 her recommendations are gonna work for me, and if it's like works for her, then I'm usually pretty good to go, that kind of a thing, you know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. Not everything's gonna work for everyone the same, but yeah, for me, these products are fails. Big fails. So I think we can wrap this up here. So they were my favorites, they were my fails. If there's one thing I recommend checking out from this entire video, it's hands down Victoria Beckham Beauty. You guys, can't stress this enough, love the brand, want the entire store. and will probably purchase it at some point over the year. Like, I'll just keep purchasing from the brand because it's phenomenal. Like, truly, love, love, love. Anyway, let me know what is your current favorite makeup product that you have tried so far this year, and what is a makeup product that you potentially have tried that you really dislike, like strongly dislike. Let me know what your fave and fail for the year is down below in the comments. I would love to hear. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're watching till this point, you're a real one. I truly appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I hope that you have an amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye.